Shopify, it's literally everywhere, but what actually is Shopify and more importantly, how does it work? Well, that's exactly what we are going to cover in today's video, along with some other info so that by the end, you guys can make an educated guess on if Shopify is actually the right tool for you. Now, if you guys want to sign up to Shopify, I will leave you the best deal out there down below, along with a link to my course, which you can right now take for completely free to supercharge your e-commerce journey. So let's actually get started. What is Shopify? Shopify at its core is an e-commerce website builder allowing you guys to sell products online. This could be either digital or also physical products. Shopify is known for its ease of use, making it the most common way of selling products online for small to medium-sized companies. There are, however, also some pretty big companies that still use Shopify, like Anchor, Gymshark, and many more. However, Shopify usually is a more common choice, especially for small to medium-sized companies, because the whole Shopify interface is built so that you don't need a whole coding team for your store. Rather, you as a single person can do everything from designing to the backend settings, because essentially everything is just super easy. So to summarize it into one sentence, Shopify is a beginner-friendly, all-in-one e-commerce website builder. To underline that, let's quickly look at the editor. The Shopify editor is what we call a section-based editor, meaning that you are going to have different kind of sections, and inside these sections you are then going to have different kind of elements. In Shopify, these are called blocks. Now, the actual Shopify editor by default is super powerful, and you're most likely going to get all of the customization options which you could probably dream of. However, if you then still want to add more custom elements onto your site, you can still use the Shopify code editor to add custom code. You probably, however, won't need this in the beginning either way. Additionally, you can actually also go for a Shopify app, which I'm going to talk about later on. Now, Shopify actually also does have quite a lot of great free themes which you can use to get started out with. And in my opinion, it's not actually needed to right away spend hundreds of dollars for a paid theme, which Shopify does also offer, because Shopify's free theme are super great when starting out. They are going to give you guys all of the customization options that you will most likely need. They've only now actually also started focusing a lot more on AI, which you can, for example, see when creating a product description or when setting images for your product. However, they've only recently, I think in the last couple of days, shipped a completely new feature where you can actually generate full-on stores using AI. Now, to be completely honest, in my point of view, I think these stores that the AI generates are pretty meh. However, I'm pretty sure that they are going to improve it quite a lot in the future, so this is definitely a feature to keep an eye out for. And also, although the stores aren't perfect, I think it's still a good way of actually seeing another perspective on how you could potentially sell your product and how you could potentially design your store. So what can you sell on Shopify? Well, as already mentioned, you can sell both digital as well as physical products. However, what a lot of people I guess forget or don't mention is that Shopify does actually also offer a super powerful POS system, so basically point of sale. This is a feature that extends the Shopify functionality to physical retail locations, meaning that you can basically connect your Shopify store to your retail store, allowing you to basically have a system for that. First of all, the integration is super seamless, and the features overall are also great, basically everything you could ask for, and then also the pricing is pretty affordable in my opinion, so make sure to take a look at it if you actually do want to. Now, once you've set up your theme, so your store, it's time to actually now take orders, and whereas on other providers now the actual work would begin, manually setting up all of the payment options, markets, shipping, and so on, Shopify actually does offer features for all of these problems in-house, making it super easy to set up a full working store within a couple of minutes. To highlight this, you for example do have Shopify Payments as a payment provider, which is super cheap in terms of fees and actually also has a lot of different payment options. So for example with Shopify Payments, you right away get Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and a lot more. However, if you then still want to add other payment options like PayPal or Amazon for example, you can easily do that inside the editor. This is also going to give you guys some more advanced options like crypto and Klarna, Afterpay, and so on. The shipping settings, legal settings and so on are also super understandable, and you can truly set this up within a few clicks. You can even connect your shipping courier to your Shopify account so that when an order is being taken, you will automatically see it, and you can then actually easily print out the shipping label. One thing which Shopify is actually also widely known for is being a tool for dropshippers, and while certainly Shopify also works great for normal stores, it's true that Shopify is a great option for dropshipping, and I truly do not really see any other website builder coming near all of the features that Shopify provides. You can, for example, also easily add dropshipping fulfillment providers like Sendrop onto your store. Sendrop is a great all-in-one dropshipping solution. You can, for example, find winning products right on there, then automatically add it to Shopify, and after you've made some sales, Sendrop will actually also automatically fulfill your orders. And if you want to, you can actually also add custom branding to your orders using Sendrop. Now, Sendrop is what we call a Shopify app, and I will leave you a link down below for it. Sendrop actually is a long-term partner of this channel, but in fact Shopify apps are a super common thing, and in my opinion one of the key features to Shopify. So basically you will just have to kind of think of them as add-ons to your store, because although Shopify by default is super powerful already, it lacks some more advanced features like email marketing, adding upsells, advanced reviews and so on, and that's where the Shopify App Store comes in place. You can choose from thousands of different apps for your store, both free as well as paid, to add additional features. Now, if you for example would want to connect an ad account onto Shopify, this would also be the place where you would actually go for the pixel and where you would actually download it. So how does Shopify work? Well, to get started, you will have to create yourself a Shopify store. I will leave you a link down below for that. Then you will have to get started by adding your products and then grouping them as collections. After you've done that, you can then actually go ahead and customize your theme and your product page to your likings. And once you have a store, you will have to go into the backend settings, going over all of the shipping information, legal links, payment providers, and so on. Now that whole process can be a little bit intimidating when you get started out with. So I will actually leave you a complete Shopify tutorial for beginners on screen right now, which you can click on to get a step-by-step tutorial on how to use Shopify. Also, I will leave you a link for my free course down below, which you can also take to get even more information on how to supercharge your e-commerce journey. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.